You're watching Plus TV Africa, and if you're just joining us, you're just in time for tea. Yes, this is Tea Time, an entertainment news program where we bring you the best entertainment stories this morning. Thanks for joining us. I'm Tokumbo Taiwo, and here with me are my co-anchors Ife Oshinkeye, Buki November, and Arike Dimples. Hi guys.
Good morning, Tokumbo. What's up?
Nothing much. I was going to ask you, what was it you were saying earlier about Christmas?
Christmas is just a couple of months away, and I'm excited.
A couple.
It's my favorite holiday in the world.
Okay.
It's just
I love Christmas.
When is,
I don't
when
care.
is your birthday?
It's in November. It's November 28th. But
So why are
then
you bothered about Christmas?
Christmas is more important.
It's 6
like,
months away.
You get big gifts, like plenty of gifts for Christmas, and there's always rice, and there's
You had a very
and everybody
beautiful
comes home, and
He's just a foodie.
She's such a foodie.
There's always rice.
whatever.
But you're a good cook, though.
Of course, I
The
cook. I
way
can
you
cook
eat
Indomie, noodles.
Indomie.
Yeah.
You're one of those girls.
All right.
My
Let's
mama
go on
warned
to
me
the
about.
business of today. All right, brace yourselves, people, because some of the stories selected for this morning's episode are not just juicy, but spicy and sizzling hot. So without further ado, it's our first story coming up next. So, American rapper Bunk Gang live streams a video of himself having sex with a woman. Is this not porn?
Ew, I can't talk about this type of...
Let me hear words. Let me hear words, please.
I think out of all of us here that want to talk about this, you're the one that wants to talk about it the most.
Why?
Be
What
honest.
do you mean? I'm a sexual predator.
You said it. Did I?
I didn't say
Okay.
anything.
First of all...
No, I don't want you to talk first on this.
Okay,
Yes.
fine. Because I don't want to
Yes,
talk.
I was.
So
Yeah.
Mama, they are forcing me.
if I keep quiet, I don't know why you look like you just got back safe.
Oh,
Anyway.
I'm just back from their blood.
In it.
In it.
Okay, come back home. The story.
Okay.
This guy is just a career criminal. I'm stealing your word. Yes, I know. Because he joined Instagram, I think, in April, and in just 3 months,
Yeah.
he's been knocked out. His account had 5.1 million followers, and then when he did that post, people commented and Instagram took it down. But before then, he's been doing a couple of stuff. Like he started out from Facebook, and now he's turned it into a YouTube channel where he posts different stuff. He's been arrested 3 times in the past 1 year, or less than a year. I know he was arrested May 17th. He was arrested September, and
guys,
then now March.
You know what? Before we even delve deep into some of the things that he's done in the past, I just want to get like your initial reaction about this doing this on.
I was like,
what I was
disgusting.
asking is this not porn?
It's
no, it's
disgusting.
definitely porn because he was doing a lot of X-rated, a lot of things I can't even say.
Yes.
You get, he was doing a lot of X-rated stuff and then he was live streaming it. But do you know what bothers me the most? What type of woman will stoop so low to let a man do that to her? That is very demeaning on a woman's part.
No, you can't generalize like that, Ife, because you have to look at it, when we're looking at things like this, we have to look at it from an international perspective.
Is she getting paid?
Listen, hold on.
Even if
She
she's
probably was
getting paid,
and she
even if
didn't
she's
mind.
getting paid,
it's
not justifiable. But at the end of the day, you stand to gain something.
But if some people want to express themselves, it's liberty, freedom of expression. If she wants to have it, she wants to have it. She wants to have it as many times as she
message was being
wants.
passed across, or what were we
That's
supposed?
not
What
her
were we
own
supposed to
prerogative.
learn?
It's him. It's Book
Exactly,
that
that's what
has
I'm
done it,
saying.
not her.
Not her.
So we can't just flip it back. Anyway, before we move on further on,
Okay,
let
but
me
you
hear
guys
from
don't be
Buki.
surprised if this woman comes out tomorrow and says she's going to sue him because she wasn't aware.
This was
Possible.
consensual. This was consensual.
We don't know that.
What, he forced it and then we did it and they
We
showed
don't
it
know
on.
that. She could have been.
All right,
she could
before
have
we
been
digress, I want to hear
And she could have been
Buki. Let me hear
blackmailed.
Buki's. Let her say something.
Okay, so first,
Yeah.
I know my stand when it comes to sex and all those kind of things, but then,
Amen, somebody.
dude, amen. So I know my
Say
stand.
preach.
I know my stand, but then we all know that sex tapes have helped some people's career
Yes.
go as far as it gets. And this guy, like you said, is a career
Are you
criminal.
shading Kim Kardashian?
Well, I didn't mention names, but
Hey.
But then he must have had a reason for doing what he did.
Yeah.
He definitely wants to get famous. He wants to
Yeah.
get
Desperate.
So
Yeah.
he's desperate.
Yeah.
So that's one way to look at it. Then
Okay, Buki.
secondly,
Yeah, okay.
the second way to look at it is that it's sex. Let's put it in the box that says everybody is having, well, a lot of people are having sex. So what's the big deal about filming yourself and putting it out there? I mean,
Wow, something that's meant
that is what I think that is what might be going through his mind.
Oh,
exactly.
Okay.
So you're not in his mind to know what is going on. He's cool with it.
All right, then, before you guys come on, let me just quickly say this. So when I was like researching this, and I discovered that one of the things that they said they were going to do were like they were going to use these videos, because like you were saying earlier that he's done a lot of videos.
Yeah,
And what I saw was that the videos were all designed as a PR stunt, you know, because they said he was going to get into rapping and that he was going to use it to get famous. So what you were saying is like when you said that, my mind quickly went there.
I mean,
so all of the videos that he's done, because he's put a lot. You were mentioning some of those videos, and he's put a lot. And all of the ones, in fact, the first story that he did garnered 600,000 views. That very first one he did some time back, you know, and it has increased over time. Each new one he does. So I think that this one that he has done now was like to top the list of all of the things that he's done.
I would really like to. I want us to look at this from this angle as well. Instagram. They did not just take down the video.
They took down
deleted
his account. Yeah.
Do they have the right to do that? Because if you ask me, I think they're just supposed to delete the videos and let his account be. But do they really have...
From what you said,
I'm going to answer that question. Yeah. Based on the fact that he's been posting quite a number of stuff, he has like criminal, so many criminal reports and all of that. So it was just too much. And most of his fans were complaining. So this guy is not about the video he posted, this particular video. It's about the fact that he's always just
using the social platform.
He's on the social platform that is there. So if they can't do anything, if they delete the video, he's still going to put up another one. And the thing about the Instagram is they screenshot, they screen grab. Before anything, before you know what's going on, it's everywhere. It's trending. It's bad for them as well. So they would just rather delete their account. So if he has no access to Instagram, he can keep doing whatever he's doing on maybe YouTube.
We just open another one. It's that easy. It's like 5 minutes to open an Instagram account.
Aside from the sentimental part, these social media platforms have rules and regulations. So you have kinds of content you can't put up. So if your content is violating their rules, you have every right to take down.
I actually read their terms and conditions, and it says they would delete your photo, not your account.
They can't delete your account if they want to. They can definitely delete it.
Maybe but what Ife is saying is that does this warrant them closing it down?
Because this guy can sue them if it's not in their terms. I think what we should do...
But then if you have been reported too many times over time, they will take down your account.
Yeah. All right, guys, let's not get into, because none of us here is a legal advisor, so let's not get into that.
Well, I'm a legal advisor. Please.
Yeah, so you say. But I wanted to quickly...
I say. Oh, Lord.
Oh, my Lord.
Oh, Lord.
I wanted us to talk about him and some of the activities that he's done in the past, because you saw some of them earlier.
Yeah.
Which one did you find the most nauseating? Because I saw some of them really horrible stuff.
I saw a video of him when he hit 1 million followers on Instagram, which was a few weeks after he opened the account. He went into a restaurant and then was spilling milkshake on himself and then stripped himself naked.
Yeah.
And it was this
guy
is
crazy.
Yeah, and then
he goes
there was a time he went to steal donuts.
Was it donut or chicken?
And he was hurling abuses at them. So that's when he got arrested.
Yeah.
And then the judge charged him for probation. He was charged for petty theft and something. I can't remember what it is. Yeah, and then he was put on probation. He's still on probation.
Right now.
And he's done this.
Oh, but there's no law that says you can't put out a mixtape. So, is it a mixtape? A sex tape. Well, it's still a mixtape because he had different versions.
If you want to put out a sex tape, they have their platform. Don't put it there. Don't put it on where we have children on Instagram.
It is not a criminal offense. It's not even a felony. It is not a misdemeanor, not to talk of a felony. So let's just leave it at that.
Okay, so like some of the other things that he did that I want to bring up, like he was smoking in a library. You know, it's a big no-no. You never smoke in the library. And then there was one where apparently, I never even bothered to look at this one because I just thought it was so gross that it was supposedly supposed to be defecating.
But should I tell you which one ticked me off the most?
Which one?
This one.
This one?
Yeah, because, man, look, Instagram, we have 3-year-old kids on Instagram now.
That's what I'm saying.
Do you understand? You shouldn't post stuff like that on Instagram. At least, come on.
But then, excuse me, at 3 years supposed to be on Instagram?
True.
No, we're
Well,
not saying
this is
3
the
years.
world
We're saying
we live
literally
in
like
now.
young children.
I mean, there are
That
age
is the world we
restrictions.
live
Which
in
is-
now.
There are age restrictions.
I know a 10-year-old that is on Instagram.
There are age restrictions. It's like
Right.
opening an email account and then there are age restrictions for these things. You need to be a
What
certain age
business?
to
Let's
Obviously,
analyze what is
3-year-old
Instagram. It's
would
not like a photo gallery that you're sharing people.
But there
that
are age restrictions.
Come
Wait,
on. I don't know
obviously,
why
but
there
we
is-
all know
Yeah.
that
All right,
this
guys.
3-year-olds.
Let's leave it there. All right, we'll take a quick break right now, but when we return, we'll be bringing you the very latest on Victoria Kimani. Stay here.
Thinking of banking in Africa? Think Zenith. In today's fast-moving, fast-changing world, you need a financial partner that understands your unique expectations. A bank with presence in major financial centers across the world, with the enabling platform to facilitate seamlessly, whenever, wherever, however. A bank with best-in-class financial solutions from a superb combination of technology and human touch for easy, fast, and secure banking that creates real value. Turning dreams into reality is now in your hands. People, technology, service. Zenith Bank, in your best interest.
Welcome back. It's tea time on Plus TV Africa, and we're about to bring you our next story. The latest story on Victoria Kimani is one that involves LAX. Yes. So, yes?
What happened? Tell
What
me
happened?
first. Let me know. I want to know.
LAX?
You know what, Ife, I think you should tell the story and then...
Storyteller. Yeah.
Yes,
Mungba.
storyteller.
Gang, gang.
Dun, 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 dun.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so LAX granted an interview to a media agency, and he spoke about his life, how he had graduated with a master's degree from University of Manchester, how he met Whiskey through Tony Lawani, his stylist,
Yes.
and then the interviewer asked them that, okay, so are you in a relationship? Tell us about your love life. And he just revealed to everybody,
Gang, gang.
surprise that
Gang, gang, gang.
Victoria Kimani is the love of his life. And it's woman crush every day. And he even went as far as telling us, this is all I am going to review.
So there's
at this-
more.
So there's more. You
Ashiri.
get the point.
Continue.
Then suddenly, Victoria Kimani allowed him to enjoy about 7 hours of fame
Before?
as her boyfriend. Then she just posted a picture, screen grabbed the interview that they posted on the internet,
Lies.
and put it there and put lies and corruption. And her followers just went in on Rasaki. She has taken it down. I'm sure it's out of pity. So,
Rasaki, what again? Yo.
chip,
Oh.
chingo.
Rasaki, I hear you.
Cheers.
You are a liar. Liar.
Liar boy.
Where do... See, don't let me go in on Rasaki right now. What I know is that maybe he's talking as I love this woman kind of this thing. I think
Let's
crush
hope so.
to Kimani. Because you can't be telling me that him and Kimani are doing something or they are dating. He can't
And
explain
she's not
that
even
to
aware.
us.
Why?
No, it's possible that you're in a relationship, you are not aware.
That's what I'm
Perhaps
saying. Victoria is not
in
aware.
the dream.
Yes,
You understand?
exactly.
So maybe that is where it's coming from. That is his own angle. Because him and Kimani, I don't think that anybody has seen them together before.
No photos.
Rasaki, I'll just leave this question, please. Who is Jules? Leave it there.
You seem pained. Jules is your friend. No wonder. I knew this was more.
Jules, who is
You
that?
seem pained. Are you talking about Jules, the producer in Ghana? Because
Jules, baby. Jules.
Yeah, exactly. So
Yeah.
Jules.
I have
But
to
that's a
marry you,
producer.
baby. It's a producer, yeah. They're singing together.
okay,
Olodo.
so Jules and Rasaki are having a distance.
No, I'm just asking because we've heard the hearsay and all that. So who is she?
Who is she? Jules. That
Because
I know is a man.
What I know is
somebody.
Mr. Rasaki is not, I don't think he's in a relationship, a serious one at that. Talk less of now with Victoria Kimani.
And even if he was,
Okay,
even
okay.
if he was in a relationship, he wouldn't say he
My
was
woman
dating.
crush.
You get exactly. You go ahead and say you're dating Kimani when you actually have someone behind. So see, my own point of, it's all PR.
PR.
It's all
Exactly.
PR.
But you know
minus the
one thing.
PR, I believe that, well, not about belief, but one of the angles I think is, I don't know, I don't think he's in a relationship, and maybe he's too embarrassed to say, and he just said his crush, which is Victoria.
Yeah, and then he referred to her as woman crush every day.
And that's what I'm saying. So he's just talking
so maybe
as though...
he's just
So maybe he's not saying that he's, you know, doing things, running things
or
with
maybe,
her.
you know,
he's just saying that...
You know when Eminem and Nicki Minaj just came out, you know what Eminem did? He went on stage and he asked the crowd while he was performing, do you guys want me to date Nicki Minaj? And the crowd went,
yes.
Yay! So maybe this is LAX way of saying,
do that one for me?
my woman crush every day, so that the fans now can now start writing on, you guys look good together. You guys look amazing. I think you guys should date.
I need a celebrity boyfriend.
Let me ask you.
Come on, man, you got me.
Please.
Do you think that if you actually asked Victoria that she will accept, based on her response, do you think she will accept?
That she's dating Rasaki?
No. If he should ask her out now officially, do you think that she will accept or say yes?
My brother, you never can say anything because, you know, I'm not in her mind. I don't know her spec. I don't know anything. So it's possible she says yes. It's possible she says no. But the fact that she put lies and corruption means that she's upset about it. And you don't use my name to sell your brand, to sell your market, or to make me look at... Because, I mean, if I were Victoria Kimani and I am in a relationship and someone goes out to say, oh, I'm in a relationship with you, you've scattered my relationship and I'm not going to have it. So I don't think...
also thought about it this way.
That's what...
That maybe they're having a little problem. Maybe there's trouble in paradise. And then she just said, lies and corruption. You don't love me, mister.
There is no paradise.
Do you understand? Maybe she's just trying to say, oh, after what you did, you're not coming to call me the love of you. Like lies and corruption. You don't, you know, things like that.
Excuse me, no matter how a man upsets me, my boyfriend, if you go and say, I'm in a relationship, you know how it's hard for men to even accept that they're in a relationship. Talk less of not mentioning your name. My brother, assurance is hard. So when you get it like that, in any way, just
you know
grab it.
Even by posting your picture.
Let me hear from you, Buki, you know, because you've not really said much on this, so what's your take?
Okay, so we know what happened. Everything else, I feel, because Kimani didn't come out to do an interview saying, or dissing him in a video or something. She just posted that thing. And even the last post I saw of her, one of the posts she put up on Twitter, she was just chilling. I mean, she didn't even make reference. She didn't even mention it, you know.
She has even taken down the post.
You guys, she's moved on.
Maybe because she came from Rasaki, so she just felt
she really didn't need to. But wait.
Yeah.
Imagine somebody tried this with Toyin Abraham and said, Toyin Abraham is the one I'm dating.
Hey, Toyin Titans.
Yeah.
See, I always tell people, no matter what you do, don't cross that path.
Don't go there.
It's like Red Sea. Don't cross it because you know that Red Sea, God let them pass. That's Toyin Titans. Once you go and enter, you just come to injection.
You pass that, they will give you leg bed.
You know, so
don't joke.
They'll give you leg bed.
So basically, she's moved on. She's moved on. So yeah, I mean, it's all hearsay from here on.
So she's moved on. All right, then.
Yeah.
We'll move on to... Up next is a story that has made history, and it's on Cardi B as she lands 2 #1 singles on the Billboard charts. Okay.
And this one goes, please give her. Oh, you're a Cardi fan too.
Are you a Cardi fan as well?
Don't
go there.
That's my girl.
Cardi,
So which one is your
all the way.
favorite? Which one? Out of the #2 singles, which one do you like? Blue, that, yellow, money moves.
Yeah, exactly. Who doesn't like it?
Yeah, but there's
I
the
wear
new
bloody shoes.
Yes.
Exactly.
It's not a Yoruba, it's not Fuji. Buki, this is not Fuji. What type of dance is this?
Excuse me.
You're not making the moves.
You're dancing like this.
You were not doing the moves. Were you doing the moves? You were not doing the money moves.
It's all the same thing. It's money moves.
Please, let's
show
Show us some money moves, please. Oh,
Rest.
Yeah,
that was last year.
We are doing as if we are doing
seriously.
Yeah.
Seriously. Naming ceremony we are telling.
We're in Nigeria. Rep your culture. What's your problem?
Yeah, go on.
Seriously, I am a huge fan of Cardi B. I said it before. I'm a huge fan, and I'm so proud of her. Probably because I know the whole background thing, where she came from to being where she is, and the fact that she's where she is right now. She's still not changing she's not getting all the bougie, you know, trying to form and you get. She's still keeping it real.
Yeah.
And for her to achieve this, I'm sure it's blowing her own mind right now. I saw this meme on Twitter where Beyonce's face was like this.
I was going to ask
She
that.
can be like,
Not even.
like, really?
What? Yeah.
You know, and fans can be mean like that. I grabbed some comments from Twitter of fans just congratulating her, and they're super happy for her.
Okay.
You get? So, yeah, some of the memes, some of the comments, some people are actually shocked because they didn't expect it. And then now people don't even know what to expect from her again because it just feels like she's breaking.
Yeah,
you know,
all
she's
boundaries.
shaking tables.
Yeah,
She's breaking tables and just rearranging things, you get? And I'm super proud of her. I think we should just go right to the comments
Okay,
straight
yeah,
up from
that's
social
fine.
media. Yeah.
All right then, Wiki. So, your final thoughts on what?
Yeah, so basically, I'm very proud of her. I look forward to. I wish somebody could bring her to Nigeria, of course, after having the baby. I wish somebody could bring her to Nigeria, actually let us see her in person, because I haven't seen her in person before. Exactly, I'd like to see Cardi B in concert.
Okay.
I would definitely attend.
All right then. What do you want to say then?
I feel like that's totally everything I want to say. But I'll just come from this angle, and it might just be quite inspirational for anyone out there. So people, initially when I heard Brother Kello, people were like, oh no, this girl, she's this, she's that, she's that. And I didn't really feel it. But I watched a couple of stuff about her and I read about her and I'm like, this girl is actually amazing. Like, she's not looking at the fact that she's coming from a really dirty background. She's just trying to push hard and show people that, look, I'm made of something really amazing. Just give me the opportunity
I think she actually
to sell it.
uses
And
that
she's done it.
background.
2017 has been so amazing. I remember how there was this prayer tweet that was going around on Instagram one time, and on Twitter as well, saying that may 2017 be as amazing as it was to Cardi B for me. And I feel like 2018 is even bigger for her. I mean, she's engaged, she's gonna have a baby.
Married.
Now she's married. Oh wow.
Yeah.
Wow. On that low key. So I mean, she's having a baby, she's married, and two of her singles on the Billboard charts. That's just. What else do you want? Like, it's just amazing. Keep doing whatever you're doing.
Right.
Keep pushing.
If you've got to say something before we move on.
Definitely. I just want to say big shout out to
Cardi
B because trust me, she dropped this album, Invasion of Privacy, and she has invaded my privacy ever since. Because before then, I used to listen to, the only female rappers I used to listen to were Lil Kim, Foxy Brown, and Lauryn Hill.
No Mo Cheddar.
Mo what? Mo Cheddar. Oh, Mo Cheddar is, yeah.
Do not shake that table.
Don't shake that table.
Let's let it go.
No, I'm not a Nicki fan. But she dropped this album, and on my way to work, I bump at least 2 songs from that album every day. And this particular song that made it to #1 is actually one of my favorites on that album.
It's really good. I listened to it. I was like, wow.
It's a really good song. I like it. It's so dope, and the people she featured are so on point.
Yeah.
But I don't want you guys to put Beyonce in this mix because they said the first female rapper to break the record, Beyonce has had #1s.
Yeah.
But not rap songs. Do you understand? So it's just the difference is the first female rapper.
How do you
not
think
first
this
female
makes Nicki
singer.
Minaj feel? Like, you know, there's this whole, you know, Nigerians and people generally, they will always look
All
for
right,
like
guys.
comparison.
Yeah.
So how do you think this makes Nicki Minaj
Nicki
feel?
is a
sure
big
it
girl.
makes it
We
But
haven't
they
got much
squashed
time,
their
so
beef
just
already during the
finalize,
Met Gala, so I'm sure she'll be like, I'm happy. I think Nicki Minaj should be the one with that meme.
Yeah.
Nah, there was no Nicki meme.
All right then, guys. We'll take a quick break, and when we come back, we'll be dishing out the latest buzz on the Kenyan film crew. Don't go anywhere.
You know, from day one, Globe makes life easier. They brought us unbelievable data packages and even an optic fiber cable to make sure we optimize. There are 2 things in our lives we depend on: the communication and information, voice and data. Whether you sell, buy, learn, teach, serve, or lead, it really comes down to those 2 things: voice or data. Today's world is all about you. You want what you want, how you want it, and Glow delivers. That's why Glow is introducing Flexi, the freedom to use voice and data the way you like on every recharge. No plan, no hassle, easy.
Now, on every recharge, Glow Flexi automatically gives the freedom to use voice and data as you like. At the best rates in town, no plan, no hassle.
The grandmasters of data. Glow.
Welcome back. It's tea time right here on Plus TV Africa, and we're moving on to our next and final story, which is that a Kenyan gay film crew has made it to Vogue magazine. But before we talk about it, we'll show you a quick clip. Go ahead and take a look.
Hizo vitu zote unataka, pesa kwa bank, a mortgage.
Nadhani hizo ndio vitu mimi udai tu.
Hizo ndio vitu kila mtu hutaka tena.
Doesn't she just look like a proper woman?
Look at you. You're nothing.
Hi. You know exam results are out. I get to be a doctor. Yes. I can get a scholarship.
Yes.
Wasichana wa MCA. Unadhani mama zao wanajua?
Lakini kilicho nishangaza, kuna Wakenya ambao kidogo wanaishtumu serikali kwa sababu ya msimamo wao wa ndoa ya jinsia moja.
Okay, so that was a quick clip of the video titled Rafiki. Before we talk about it in detail, I think, let's quickly go to you so that you can tell us a little bit about the story.
Okay, I'm going to start from the movie Rafiki. She released a gay movie where she portrayed same-sex marriage, and the governments in Kenya felt that was encouraging same-sex marriage, so they banned the movie in Kenya. But like, she has no hold back or whatsoever. During the Cannes Festival, she got nominated for Best Directing of a gay movie, and she got a standing ovation out there. So they've been buzzing ever since then, herself and her crew. So recently, they got invited for an interview on British Vogue magazine, and they actually made it to the cover of Vogue magazine in a very beautiful picture, and I think, oh, that picture was amazing. And then during the interview, what they basically spoke about was places to hang out in Nairobi, what to eat in Nairobi, and some, you know,
just to clarify, this is the British Vogue, isn't it?
Yeah, British Vogue.
Okay.
Yeah, British Vogue. And it wasn't just a program built for Wanuri alone. It was, she went with two other cast of the movie, and they got other girls. That's 3 from them, right? So they got about 13 other women all across Africa, and they dubbed the program Cool Girls. So I think all of them were just talking about things to do when you visit their countries, and then basic stuff. Like, they asked Wanuri, what would you do if you become the mayor? And she said, oh, she would like to put artwork all around the free spaces on the streets of Nairobi and things like that. And then she spoke about freedom of expression, about how she was just expressing herself in the movie that got banned. So it's not like they're even upholding that basic human rights.
All right,
like,
Ife, before you go further on, let me just quickly ask, do you think the Cannes Film Festival actually helped them, put them in the limelight?
Oh yeah, because they started buzzing since then, because that was when people actually noticed them. Like,
Okay. All right, Arike, what's your take on this? Let me actually ask you about the film, and let me actually ask you about, same-sex relationships in the African setting. This is not what we see like in Nollywood typically. So let's say in Kenya now, where this is taking place, what's your take about that kind of storyline?
Well, for me, I feel like, based on our background, being Africans and all that, we all have this, we judge, these people based on their sexuality and all of that, and we don't want it. I mean, in Nigeria, we have like a 14-year jail term if you just try it.
And it applies in Kenya as well.
It does. Yes. I don't know if it's 14 years, but I just know that
years.
they're not in support of it as well.
Yeah.
But then now that this woman or ladies out there, would they be proud of her? Should they be proud of her?
No, she's going through a lot of criticism
from Kenya.
Yeah, because I think that's one of the reasons why it was banned as well.
Yeah,
but
I'm
don't
saying
you
now
think
that
that's
it's
an
making
infringement on our fundamental human rights?
well, in as much as you have the right of freedom of expression and all of that stuff. When there's a law, you abide by it. So there is another part of it that says that you don't break the law.
She made a movie.
This is Ife's legal side coming out now.
Propagating something that this vicinity or this society is against.
Okay, then they should ban all movies that they are shooting guns and people are robbing. Then
before we get into this argument, I really want to hear from Buki. Buki, what do you have to say?
He's saying that they banned the movie. Look at Olamide's song, Glass On. Olamide's song, Olamide's song, that had this. They didn't ban it from TV, but we downloaded it.
Propagating something that
you know. But then in that sense, I'm thinking of the Nigerian setting.
Yes.
Imagine. I mean, the lady is not even saying she's gay. They just made a movie.
She's married.
Exactly. And you can still be married and be gay. There are many
actors themselves.
Some of the cast of the movie.
We're not just talking about
exactly. I'm saying it that did they come out to say that they were gay? No. What they did was just
kissed on the show, on the film.
It's acting.
It's acting.
Okay. So imagine coming to Nigeria. Just picture it. You now see a movie premiering at the cinema with that kind of. I can begin to imagine the madness that will first be going on in these people, this body that censors stuff that go on, film censors board. They will first, I'm sure that they will censor because it's there in the law, like she said, that 14 years you get. But then again, on the flip side, when you look at the lifestyle angle to it, this thing is happening. It's happening all over the world. Abroad, you have countries that have actually legalized gay marriages. You know, so we know these things. We can open our minds to them.
Then. Also, but I have to come back to Ife on this because you seem very, I don't know, you have a strong point regarding the legal sides to this story.
Yeah, the legal side, basically, I'm just wondering if it is not an infringement on their fundamental human rights for it to be banned. Because if we're saying it's not, then other movies where they shoot and people kill people in movies, then I think they should be banned too because they're even more criminal than that. Those are felonies.
If you're talking about these women and their movie being banned, then you should be talking about Olamide and the songs being banned.
Olamide was portraying using drugs.
No, but to us, he said he was saying that we shouldn't use drugs.
I still don't
in the
get
movie, it doesn't matter. Chill. Regardless, in the movie, whether or not they were propagating, bisexualism and all of that, or not, the fact that they have two women doing what their law is not allowed to, because people are going to see these things. Most of these movies that you are saying that, they shoot, they rob, they this. At the end of the day, you would see how the police will capture them and blah, 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 just to let you know that, okay, we have people that will catch. But in this movie, it didn't talk about how it is wrong or anyway. Do you understand? Okay. It's talking about how, let's accept them, let's this, let's that.
But
come on.
I wouldn't talk based on that standpoint because I haven't seen the movie, so I do not know the end lesson it was given to us. You don't know, maybe at the end of the day these women ended up with HIV, sexually transmitted diseases. We don't know if that was the message they were passing across, or maybe they were passing across that they should get married. So I'm not going to talk on your standpoint now because I'll just leave it at that, and I think after the show we should just go and look at it, watch the movie. And
I think that's a perfectly wonderful idea. It would have been better to watch it and then analyze it properly. Well, unfortunately, that brings us to the end of the program. Join us later today for afternoon tea. Until then, a big thank you to my co-anchors, the entire production team, and our able and capable stylists, courtesy of Kudi Empire. I'm Tokunbo Kudi, and I wish you a good morning.